Right, let's party. Oh god, where's the middle? Maybe here? No. But is it here? Why though? So, let's see here. Really what I could do is just copy this 100-meter box that I've got. Like if I just go down here and copy everything, that should be correct. Wonder if this will work fine. The answer is no. Well, if I pull it back 100 meters, is it going to work then? That attach? Yeah, no? Oh, it did. Where though? I'm not gonna bother with that. That's some intense braining that I need to do. Three. What? Oh, does it not count higher than that? It does not. But I saw 411. What? Okay, now it's... Wait, am I? No. Oh. So it doesn't matter. But didn't I... How did this happen? I probably didn't actually mirror this. In all fairness. Okay, so now we're back down to 300. Okay. Yeah, I didn't mirror this, I remember. And that is the way that's supposed to be. Okay. Cool. Wait, what? Did I not? Ow. Okay, that's a bad idea. Unfortunately though, I would have liked to be able to shorten this procedure. Ow. Aching hand from that. I could just use an auto clicker for that, but I'm not doing that for some reason. I could just do this and not get fucking conditions in my hand. Much more comfortable. And then this is a very thin boat ship at this point. So $400 by 80 by 80. I feel like that should be at least 100 in width. So that would be, if you do some quick math, 5 of this should do it, right? So it's 10 2 meters, then it would be 5 4 meters. Yes. Good, I can do elementary grade math. That's comforting. Oh, I completely missed that part. Well, good thing I checked. That could have bothered me. That's not helping. Okay. For that I can just pull this out again. Not that it actually matters that it's airtight, but I'm making that way regardless. I just remember the Disney on Ice. Is that still a thing? You know, pandemic aside. Because I remember having ads on VHS movies advertising Disney on Ice. Coming soon to your town. Alright, so currently we're working with 400 by 100 by 80, which I feel like is reasonable measurements for something as big as this. I feel like maybe maybe I should up the scale of the are you the... Yep. I think I should raise the oh boy, let's see here. So I've added 20 blocks. So I'm supposed to add 10 here, so 68, and it's recentered. Does that check out? Maybe not. But that does also look like I've gone too far. So let's add 10 blocks. And so now I need to shift it 4, 8, like 10? This is centered, so I need to move the either move that one more or do this like 6. Not quite. So maybe it's like 77 now. No, I think I should just add a straight 10, whatever I added. Huh. What happens if I move the ship a bit then? One more? You know what? Absolutely. And then at this angle, sure, fine. I do, however, need maybe to have an engine power, but also I need to raise it, preferably so that the box is considerably raised. But at some point that's going to be a problem. And like having that ring in the build is going to be annoying. Let's lower it a bit. But like now it's more in the way, which is unfortunate. I could solve that by doing this for a little bit, because this is slow, but it is nice for this purpose. And then I can reverse it a bit so I can see them miniature. Then I'm just gonna zero the thrust. Here we go. Okay, so we have the miniature in view, and we have the what is eventually going to be the full-scale representation. But I hear I've done different. And oh boy, do I not want to change it now that I spent all that headache getting this nice shape going. I didn't even follow the miniature. Miniature just has an outward curve, and this has an inward curve. So now I know that this piece goes away. Unless of course I continue. I could just like do that. And then have a... I suppose maybe I should make it that go like this. Then like that. That's a little annoying. But now I made it nice and streamlined like that. And I feel like it's more intimidating when it curves that way, because let's say you're maybe this is water level. This is probably not going to be water level, because what is this thing going to shoot at then? But let's say if this is water level. That's quite a lot of menacing top to look at. But if I like curve it off here, I would just take this piece and then smack it onto here. Then still there will be a lot of wall to stare up at in awe. And be absolutely horrified at the size of this behemoth. Humbling towards you at a intimidating 2 meters a second. Oh. How about no? Uh-oh. Well, we have a problem. What if... What is this engine? Well, that's not great. I guess call in the centipede? Or maybe the needle? I mean, the needle is excessive in most ways. What happens if I slap it on here? Nothing, because there's no fuel. Well, how about a fuel canister? You get one. Nestled away nicely. Or by the repair bots. Oops. Okay, what does this engine even need? Material cost, Jesus. Material second, okay, it doesn't tell me. Good. Well, off we go to tack a lot of bullshit onto this. Okay, how much fuel does this thing use per second? 21. Okay. And I have all the engine power I could ever need. At the exchange of spewing out a lot of exhaust. Holy shit. I don't know that I've seen that much exhaust before. And where are the truss blocks? All right. That's a bloody mess. But actually, I'm just gonna do this as well. just for the sake of it. Okay, let's get to the actual structure. And let's begin by entirely wiping all of this. Because while I don't hate it anymore, I have better plans. I'm going to do the Nola's Burden type deal. Which I'm hoping is going to work out nicely. So that would mean I do this, this, and this. And yeah, those look the same. But bear with me. Okay. And then I think I just either I do the same, one layer up and a bit smaller, of course, or I make the turret cap bigger. And now that I'm looking at it, I could just make the stripes with heavy armor. Because that would be functional and stylish. I don't think that would actually work out as pretty. No, that's leaving great massive gaps. Well, I guess that's solid then. Okay, so I think I remember what the Human Goliath turret caps used to look like. I believe I am familiar with this. I remember I was sitting at some, or maybe probably not at, but I'm pretty sure there was like some Christmas thing we were going to. Maybe we had been to. We probably had been to. Or maybe this was Christmas. Holidays. And I was sitting here listening to metal and punk about how Christmas is terrible. And building on the Human Goliath and actually finishing the Human Goliath. So, if I remember correctly, I suppose I'll have heavy armor here. Actually, I won't. I will have a normal normal metal, because that looks better with the turret, I think. And there we go, blast shield. Does that sit there? I'm not certain it does. Maybe on this small turret. We'll have to check back on that. So that follows in line there. And then we have one of these guys. Smack dab right there. So no, that is not what that's supposed to look like. Yes. And we'll be a little bit more solid with these. Maybe I'll have them have some exposed internals like that. It's not great, but I don't hate it. That's not looking fantastic. And so here I think I'll have yeah, just the way it was, like this, and I guess we're ending it there. Looks like one of these guys. sure? I don't know. That's off. It might be because it's not metal, which is another thing that's off about it. But there's something else. It's like the older one wasn't sloped like that. It also did turn cave back in at the base, so it wasn't straight flat to the ground like this. But I think this one will be flush. But what I think I'm actually after is for this to be either all the way back here, or like maybe it's one of these. I guess it could be one of these. That's also weird, but it's not that weird. No, I think this is the way it's supposed to go. Because that is very reminiscent of the first design. And it looks good as well. Like that rear slant is a little unfortunate. But also that's, again, the way it's supposed to look. You know what, I'm happy with that. I do feel like this needs to be straight ahead. Passively. Yes. Probably. It has a little bit more life to it when it's not not that. But I think I'm gonna save this as secondary guns A or armored. And then we will have them straightened out, because without, sure, they can move, and with, yes, of course they can still move, but also doesn't look great, so stationary will be neutralized. I kind of feel like maybe this second layer should be attached to the turret, rotating with it, because again, it being that flush is a little bit off looking, and I could have a more interesting shape going. And also, I don't think that should be 2 layers in the first place. I could make it taller, but I probably want to move the entire thing down, which is going to be a hassle. Because it's either that or raising the deck, which I also could do. But I feel like it would be very similar amounts of patchwork and varying amounts of annoying. Like it would be quite intricate to replace the turret, but also it would be a very big job to adjust all this. So I think either it stays that way or it gets changed. And considering how small it is, I am leaning towards letting it stay that way. Just making the cap taller is just gonna be... Actually, is that gonna be this? Is that gonna look weird? If I take this all out, is that really going to look weird? Because really, it might not be that weird in practice. But like that's also very tall. Which I could use to make slopes here as well, because that might have been a part of it. Well, I can't actually replicate it this way, since I did have an entire separate layer with wedges on top of all this. So this is more square than the Humongoliath, which is going to be looking more stealth-esque than the wedge design. Maybe because the wedge style was kind of a chaos, evil Warhammer Mohawk type thing that I had going on, and also of course I used player colors, so it was viciously upsetting to look at. It was kind of like an assault on the senses, which of course is a real strategy, a real type of camouflage that's just meant to confuse the enemy. And then this one would just be solid. That works, but I'm not overjoyed, I must say. You know, that's not terrible. It's weird, but if I make everything like that, it won't be weird. It'll kind of mean that superstructure and hull are two entirely separate entities completely. But it does work. I'm not ever going to try to use 14 transition blocks to make a beautiful turret cap to match this. That's just not a thing that's happening. My ambitions were high. They're not that high. And the keyword is they were that high before it got fucking murked. Before I lost it, the dreams were high. The ambitions were high before it got fucking played out of existence. Oh yeah, a thing I wanted to do. I wanted to put railings all along here. This is definitely an apt time, right? Why though? Why would you make that? That's upsetting. Well, RTA3M2. It just rolls off the tongue. TA3M2? I believe. There we go. There we go. Now the rest should just be simple railing. But wait, what? Wait. How come these don't work the right way? That's upsetting. I guess we're back at it. Straight back in. So this is the wrong side, and this is the right side. Okay. Left TA4 M4. Railing left 4 meter M4. Okay, so how about it's supposed to sit here, is it? Yes. So it's supposed to sit here. Hello, McTiny. It's supposed to sit here. And then the nightmare is to figure out what angle that is. Because what I think I should do with 1? No, not 1. A half? Either a half or actually 0. So it is currently submerged. And it is less twisted than that. Can I do calculus on this? So this just like 45 divided by 4? So 11.25. Okay, it is. So 22.4. No? But why though? I haven't played Sub-Zero. I do own Subnautica 1. But I have issues with that game. I haven't yet been brave enough to get much beyond like the red grass. Oh, I know I'm always. That's why I play from the lefts. Yeah, there was a Steam sale, right? Well, you know, it's not great, but I wouldn't really say that I didn't try my damnedest and do a good job with nothing. So yeah, there we go. And of course that wasn't mirrored because... Oof. $28. So I'm guessing... Probably. Well, I got close. There we are. Oh boy. Fantastic. And so we move on. Do I want to close up the hole? I kind of do. Now the question is, first of all, do I want to even try? Which the answer I think is yes. But can I make a smooth transition to the icebreaker keel? We have got this far as of yet. We have one gun and a lot of cosmetic hull, or a lot of cosmetic bow right now. I have expanded the frame, and I've made a, well, I haven't made it, I have placed a giant engine to make sure this thing can actually fly this high. That's basically all that's happened. And we have the miniature, which I think, which also, yeah, the miniature does not match the full-size version, which is fun, because this would have been way easier to reconstruct, and I wouldn't have to do all this beautiful transition work. That was painful as fuck. I could have just done this, which probably would have been uncomfortable as well, but I could have just literally taken this and made it more finely detailed. But no, I've done this to myself. Also, yeah, this thing is big. This is a 100-cylinder, 40,000 engine. It literally breaks if it goes any higher than 98. Because it's aside from the exhaust, it's only passively cooled, and it's injector span. So yeah, this thing spits a few fumes. Valid point. Let's see if I remember that until the point where I actually have engine rooms. Now, question. Do you want to hear me moan about this for the upcoming hour? Or do you rather I do something that's gonna have some progress? Okay, that was a fast answer. Oh boy. Jesus, how? We started... Wow. How am I even gonna tackle this? Shit. Wait, why? Oh, because I'm building with 4s when there's 3s. Of course it will be funky. Right. Right, of course. But that is safe. It's not actually a 4. It just looks that way. So I guess I could do that and then this, because good armoring is unimportant. Actually, I do sort of already have armor, so I don't need to do this. Just at the front there, it's very skinny. Okay, enough pretending like I'm doing something worthwhile. Motherfucker. How do I even begin? We're starting here. Then we'll add this, and I need to widen this thing, first of all. So that's a fun thing to begin with. Nice and easy at least. Oh boy. This is something special. Good thing I have ways to ignore the pain already. Rapid fire cram only exists in a world where a rapid fire is considered more than 10 times a minute, and where acceptable gauge is below whatever. How big does even cram get? What, I remember it gets to 2000, but how big is a normal cram barrel? Oh, 1000. Well, I mean, 1000 millimeters is a good fucking way to start. Why was this uneven? Wait, what happened? Wait, what? Wait. Okay. Did I just fuck up or something? What even happened here? I can't remember. Okay, that is one thick fucker. Oh boy. So, here comes the actual torment. How do I blend you? Well, it's going to be flat basically from this point onwards. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna help myself with that. Maybe I could just have this be the end point. I might do that. We'll have to see. So far, no headache. So far. This is basically just this top part, but with different dimensions. So not all that, the top part. So we're going to get this symptom, or whatever you like to call this, pretty much regardless of how we do it, I think. We're gonna make this a nice blended wall. But in that case, we could just have this go straight back. So I could just make this a cylinder preemptively. And say that I have figured it out before I even have to challenge myself with trying to. Okay, so there's 2 of these boys before that flattens out. Then I'm going to remove this. So that's how big that dimension is. This should just be the same, but does that extend out? No, that does not extend out. Okay. Good. Otherwise we might have continued ad infinitum. So far I actually don't need help. It's working. I say as this thing happens, which is going to be the dawn of the nightmare. But so far it is working. And I might be able to keep it that way if I go like this. And then have this guy. No, it's going to float if I so have to make it float using my own lungs to make it dramatic. No, I'm hoping it will fly. Well, float. I'm hoping it's going to float. I'm probably gonna have to put like 1300 propellers on the bottom. But it should be floating. Well, I would if I remember how to use them, because I have built hydrofoils years ago, but I don't remember how they work now, so that's unfortunate. Well, that made it more difficult than it had to be. Okay. You know, I did hype this up, but really, kind of sorted it out quite fast. Oh, that is unfortunate. Can I solve that? Can I solve that prettily? I should add. No is the fast answer to that one. I could add one of these guys on the reverse, and then like uh-oh. Oh, never mind, we got it. Again, I don't think working. If you really want to help me build this particular one, as in you're in the same game working on it simultaneously, I don't think that's gonna work, because you're gonna have to ask me about everything you're gonna do, and that's not gonna speed things up. Uh-oh, this is dangerous. Let's stop now. Let's not do that. That would end up poorly somehow. Oh. Thank you. Nice. Won't get better than that. Oof. Okay, continuing with this disaster. Basically just this. And then I guess I could make this a 3 maybe? Sure. I think I've seen those recently even, but I'm not sure I see that. Yeah, no, that's ugly. That is definitely ugly. Oh boy. Nice lag. I was gonna work on superstructure actually. That was what today was about. So that's, again, not nice. But those inverted, I can't change that. I can get 2 3s. That works. And how do I continue that? Because that is not one of these, right? Oh, it is. Well, that makes life a lot easier. But now I think this might not have a lot of more development to do. This is going to be water, unless I can make it fly, because sometimes I just have an ability to make things fly. Everything I learned how to make things fly, sometimes I just make things fly. So this is supposed to be water. What did you come up with? Huh. Maybe. I'm not gonna build what I imagined you would think drones would be. Because I was thinking maybe I could have some repair bots slotted into the this centerpiece. But one idea I had was I could make this entire keel icebreaker tube thing one massive custom jet. If I make this thing fly, then this thing would be a terrifying sight. But also, how the fuck would the guns work if this thing was flying? Like, nothing that this thing will be armed with so far, as in the two APSs, neither of them have amazing combat range. And if it's going to be flying, then it's going to have a lot of, then it's going to need a lot of range, because it does have a lot of hole to go around. So it's going to be flying either very low, or well, even if it's flying low, it's going to need a lot of distance. So there might be an issue there. That's just a little bit redundant, but probably actually isn't though. Why? What for? Why should I change build mode? You want a better look or something? Or do you just want to only about how you have better maneuverability like this? No, I'm not gonna try it. God armor? Is that just netherite but with the perfect upgrades, enchantments? Or is that some new shit that they've added, or is that like a mod or something? Yeah, this is definitely in order. This is definitely what is currently important. No, I have not. I don't think I've ever heard the name before. Guess I might as well do this. Okay. Question. How far does this hole go? Well, at least you didn't lose anything of value. That's nice. After I started watching the Nerdcube's build series, I think it was, I get really excited to play to build in survival mode I went to an online server, and I had some neighbors. The place where I set up. So I think I put up a peace sign. I was like, hey, let's be friends. And I think it was tore down and maybe some of my chests were looted. I don't misremember. So I had some... I was real sketched out about that, and I think I had another server as well. Simultaneously that was similar. But also, why do I do that then? Because this is gonna be... These are 4s. I think that looks nice. Ooh, superstructure, turrets, weaponry, boom bang. I guess I could start here. Probably want it closer. Unsure as of now. With the way this is looking, maybe 3. No clue. As you can tell, I have built a small mock-up with a lot of guns, and if you go onto my YouTube, you can find out how many I had. But I have no real conception of how many turrets I'm gonna have. Cool. Glad to have you on board. I guess we'll just have this connected then. Then I can cover up this nice flooring that I've got going on there. And I think maybe here I'll widen it out. To like... Okay, so I want 2 and then like... maybe that wide. Is what I'm thinking. Because here I'll have railings along the side here, and then I'll have stairs at this point. So maybe they'll go... maybe they'll start there. It'll be a real quick and dirty setup like that, because that is quite shallow. Actually, that's very shallow. But that could just be more secondary turrets, and then it shouldn't be an issue like that. Yep. That is the way it is. It is a primarily a VOD channel, so you actually already are in a video in that way. There we go. Nice and subtle. How am I gonna place these boys? Because this is too slim for two turrets. Yes. My YouTube's not got a lot of traction. So it's kind of quiet over there. So this is honestly a little bit early for that. But I could have a big gun here. I could definitely have a big gun. So maybe let's make place for a big gun. Oh. Well. So you mean I should take away all of the things and have a small chat box and then have the game full screen? That's a weird explanation for that, but okay. Yeah, that's not happening. That is terrible. My God. Ooh. Ooh boy, that's terrible. Did I just... Yeah, yes. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna be a big hit. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck some chunky fucking donkey, but it's gotta be done. That's terrible. Alright. So, what do I have here instead? Because the markup doesn't have anything there. But that is a lot of space. And the markup is also not at all as slim as this thing is. So I would need to either shorten it or widen it. And the answer to that question is widen. Well, shorten rather. It's not widen, because widen's gonna be a nightmare. Since I've got so much detail going on right now. That would be great. I don't know if you're insinuating as a just yoink off of either the build menu or the workshop, but that would be sweet if I could just have it. I feel like this is a disaster now that I've destroyed that. What do I put here? Do I put anything here? I could have that racing. No, I don't know what that would be called, but this piece I could have all the way forward. But I also kind of want to have something going on here. I could build a new turret, which is what I'm going to do actually. I am going to make a new design, which is going to replace there. And then I think I want it here. Ooh, that was a very close sneeze. Let's see here. Sub-objects. One of these guys. Actually, this is an anti-air gun, so going full out. One of these guys. And then advanced. No, this is not gonna be on direction. This is gonna be double barrel. I guess Gecko, I'm pretty sure is what its name is. Because it licks its eyes to moisten them. It doesn't blink. And it also does the sea cucumber thing of getting rid of its tail to fool predators when it's fleeing, which I think is fun. So how big do I want this thing to be then? Let's go, not go bananas actually. But like, is that not okay? So that's the center piece in that. I did place it one back then. Yes, I did. That's the middle. That's not supposed to be the middle. That's the middle. Okay. So then there we go. This also wasn't so Jesus. There's what it's supposed to be. That's what that was supposed to look like. That's funky. Okay, so I've got the size of this thing. Let's get to it. Gauge increaser. I'm kind of thinking just a simple 2 maybe. And then we're gonna have no armoring, so that would be the top layer. So this will be green. This will be green. Rapid fire. This is going to be, both of these guns are going to be 6-barrel, and they're gonna fire high velocity, maybe only 2 meters. What are these questions? Enchiladas, I think? Oh, wait, oh. That's probably the most efficient thing. Children? Is that outcorrect chicken? I see. Hmm. Right. Wonder what kind of round this round is gonna look like. Because what does that's not how that the thing is. I think it's only gonna be maybe only 2. It is also going to be wide. Though maybe only that wide, because that is gonna be that'll be quite wide. Yeah, that's about as wide as I was imagining. Nah, I mean wide, because yeah, it's empty here. So if it was stacked, then it would be thick. But now this is just wide. Not that exciting, sorry. So one of these guys, actually one of these guys, because they're fun, and these boys are gonna be down here because that makes sense. $54mm. I kind of want 100 at least. Bed, oh, lamp kind. I think maybe a yellow one, like a warm light, usually nice, and I don't know. Adjustable brightness is fun. That was a little too wide. Yeah, I am familiar with the mirror mode. I just also have absolutely no reason to sometimes not use it for extended periods of time. I guess I can slap a clip on this. I don't think I should, considering uniformity, but it might be nice with some uneven firing, so I can have longer periods of fire, because I have some depots. Wait, how is that fine, but this isn't? What? Damn, this thing's gonna have a lot of fucking cooling. Well, I'm jiving. Didn't even realize time had come. I'm all in this. It's a massive difference when you still have air to breathe. I mean, I was kind of gassing myself with computer toxins, which is not a thing. What was that? Was that Monday? I think that might have been last Friday. Also, I don't need this much recoil absorption, even if I use like max gauge monster. Max gauge monster railguns or something. I have enough recoil absorption to support an entire cram barrage at this point. Wait, that doesn't work. Shits. Wait, it should work upside down. Maybe? If I have this, then I just do that, and then I have sort of. Doesn't look that way, no. Like that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. There's another row there. What am I missing? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the fifth row? Oh wait, the fifth row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? I am severely confused. Nope, that doesn't work. So actually this doesn't probably matter. All right. Oh, of course, I forgot. And then, wait, have I been? Sure have. Perfect. I could have more recall absorption, but I also could put the case somewhere around here. Maybe in the middle. Ammo. That's probably a lot longer than I could have it. So I guess maybe that's more proper. I think that's only 2 though. Let's change this to be black. Sure. 100 millimeters. Very small. Good. Well, if I do this then... and I grab the flak and I use 100 millimeter. Over a kilometer a second, that's perfect. Does no damage, which is unfortunate. Still not a terrible shell. Could be even longer if I wanted it to be. Which maybe I do, considering it doesn't have. It does fly faster than it, and I only need 1 kilometer. Slow head though, so I guess let's grab Sabo is gonna reduce damage, so let's put an armor piercing on top, then get like 4 flags, because then we'll have a little bit of damage. That's terrible, actually. Maybe I could just change that to straight HE. Okay, that's still bad. Maybe I just go with another 180 frag on this. It's not at all as flashy. But if my experience is correct, then it is damn well more efficient or effective. 10 fragments, baby damage still. And then we want some timing and maybe sure. You want to back on this too, because inaccuracy is going to be less important at this point. But do I really need to do that? Because that actually does fly faster. And I'm not sure I need inertial either, because I do have a good bit of range with the frag. So this can fire for almost 9 kilometers and goes at 9,000. So this flies for 10 seconds then, basically. Yeah. I don't even need to figure it out. Expected recoil force, nothing. Clip length, nothing. Shell length, nothing. Let's stack this tall. See how far we can go. Actually, let's separate this from the turret. These boys should be well and good. Let's put this down here for testing purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Armor piercing. Frag. 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 180. Timed. $100mm. Goes over a kilometer at a second. That is precisely as long as it gets to be. And it doesn't do a lot of pow. But I think, considering what it will do once it actually hits, where did that come from? Okay. So this thing will fly out at a kilometer a second, probably at an RPM of God knows what. It'll find its target probably within a second, and it'll blast frag in a 360 sphere. Only 10 of them though, so there's only 36 degrees, sorry, of coverage with any one of these shots. But that's gonna go from 36 degrees of damage to 360 real quick with the fire rate I'm expecting from this. So for them only to do 1200, I think might be okay. Because the option is I do HE or in fact flak. Because flak, while it won't do a lot of damage, especially not like this with only this many warheads, flak still only does 500 in a 20-meter radius. And I don't know how far frag flies, but I would not be surprised if it was more than 20 meters. Although visualizing what McTiny was doing with that super barrel, well, with that super Gatling to that Marauder, I wouldn't be very surprised if it was less than 20 meters either. Wow, the needle 40,000 is blowing up. See, the thing here is that, yeah, that's not a lot more damage even. Is that 100 more damage? I think it was like 540, so 630, but not even half the radius. That's like a fourth of the radius. For not a lot of increase in damage. But like, I think the secondary gun that already is EMP, right? And the main guns I think are frag. So it's all, this ship is already going to be interested in weakening. And like, I'm pretty sure that I built a secondary guns for purpose of firing at faster targets and disabling them with the EMP. But I also know that if you are protected against the EMP, then that is worthless. So I think I might have this be frag, just like the main guns. And you're just gonna see block confetti to confirm whether or not you're actually doing good aiming. But I could also, if I put more fuse on this just to see what happens. Okay, so that's a kilometer, so I do have I can afford one more frag. So now I have a little bit more damage. One more frag. Does a good bit of damage on hit too. And it has a good bit of armor piercing with that head. Barrel length for full propellant burn. 8 meters of barrel. Whoa. Okay. That's a good bit of barrel. Wait, so... Well, the only thing that's listed is that it makes the inaccuracy worse. Well, it adds inaccuracy is what it lists. But but I guess recoil doesn't get listed there. So either that or straight. I mean, it's a real subtle thing. But probably just for the health boost, I'm just gonna do a simple 3 like that. But it was also 8.1, wasn't it? 8.1. And then for have entirely full ones will work. But I won't do that. Nah. Let's see here. Flagship AA ammo. Okay. What happened to the fortress? Why did it die?
Listening.
Like, what happened to the resources? Did you somehow break the drill and so... What?
Listening.
So it can't do that apparently. It should be able to do 20, especially with all the upgrades.
Listening.
Wait, why? Oh, because I didn't remove the frame. Simple mistake. So now it has free range. But it does not load, and that's partially because I haven't told it to load. Is it missing anything? No, I don't think so. Let's do something more efficient. Let's see, where is the engine block for that? That should fix it. Let's say that that's a good start. Oh wait, I need to do all this, right. Well, I guess I can attach it anywhere else. Of course. I knew that was there. Where else do you stick an engine on this thing? Here, I guess. Anywhere. And it's quite unpleasant again. Nice. Oh yeah, still no materials because that shit is broken. Well, if I do this then... Well, that wasn't what I meant to do, but okay. 2 giant engines for really nothing.
Listening. Listening.
Can I get some materials? I would love some materials.
Listening.
Oh no, because it has to get up to 10%. Let's say 1%. So that is still 4,900.
Listening. Listening.
Oopsie daisies. That was an accident. Okay. Those are a few shells. 440. I mean, that's not worthless. But you can only do 440, so I would fire it at maybe just 400 then. Which is a lot of capacity loss for no reason, but that's a pretty number. Does it stagger when I do it at the limit? Because I'm expecting it to, but I'm hoping it won't, because that would be awesome if it didn't. It sounds like it's struggling to feed. Whoa, that's a big frag. Okay, frag definitely has more range than flak. Wait, was this damaged? Oh. Oh, good then. I was trying to repair inside the boat. Maybe that's what happens. So let's say 430 then. Because that is still really fast for being 100 millimeters. Not at all as fast as I would have liked it, but definitely fast. So let's save this as Flagship AA. And then save the thing itself, and then end the stream off, because that has to happen eventually. So yes, with this as the finishing soundtrack, thank you and good night. It has been fun, and it has been oh, fun. Kind of a loss for words. Good night. Goodbye. Peace out. Yes. By the way, I like my floors and doors the least amount of creaky, but also it's kind of nice to be able to hear things, the house being touched. So a little bit of noise is fine, but like if it's screeching in the night every time, then not my thing.